fun story about him. And when he hears this, he'll be like, Mom. But
Mhm.
when he was about 13 years old, we were standing in his bathroom and I said, Nick, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said, Well, I really want to work in executive level management and I want to work outside. Me being the brilliant mom that I am, I said, Oh, well, that's not possible. You have to pick one or the other. Fast forward, he went to college for a short time and just decided that wasn't for him. And so he decided to enroll in the Coast Guard. And so he spent 7 years in the Coast Guard. And so then he went to Texas A&M and M and got his degree in maritime administration, much like your
Same
first
college.
husband.
Where
Yeah.
I just probably should have gotten that degree instead.
Uh-huh. And so that he went to work for a company called Ports America. And so that was back in 2004. So today, Nicholas is part of the upper management executive level team and he gets to work outside. And so it just goes to show you that I didn't know what I was talking about, but God absolutely knew. And so he's done such great things. Nicholas has done such great things. And so I'm super proud of him. As far as me personally, I am super proud of myself that I was able to start a business, my very own business, and it's been successful. I love helping people. I love seeing the change that I can bring about in individuals and organizations. It really is my passion. And so that's something that I'm very proud of.
Yeah, yeah, I would be too. That's awesome. When you can see the fruits of your labor, it's just
Yeah.
so cool. So kind of, once again, here we are in January, a bunch of people want to make changes. Sum it up, let's bottom line it for people. What do they need to think about doing? How do they give them the pep talk again?
Okay. Clarify what your action is going to be. What area is it that you want to change in 2026? What are the areas that you're misaligned in? What are the areas that you want to accomplish something in 2026? Then create an action plan that you want to follow to be able to accomplish what you are setting out to be your goal. Make sure that it's bite-sized pieces and then create an accountability circle, people that you can share what your goals are with because these people will help you will make it easier for you. They'll give you the motivation to be able to continue what you're doing. Then you want to make that stick. So, what are the things that you can do to make that stick? You're going to weekly reflect and review what your goal is, what actions you've taken, what you need to do to realign that. You need to celebrate the small wins because nothing is about perfection. It's about accomplishing those small wins and making sure that you are celebrating the progress that you're making. You want to do a rapid reset because failure is not a full stop. We're all going to make mistakes and we're all going to fall short of what our goals are at one point or another. Be predetermined to rapidly reset. Reset in the minutes, not in the months. Don't let it weigh you down. Just say, okay, that didn't go the way that I wanted to. I'm going to reset and I'm going to redo that. Change your environment. One of the things that I like to encourage you to do is if you are working on creating a budget and being financially sound, maybe you take that picture of your budget and you put it on your desktop so that you see it every day to remind you, this is where I'm going. This is my future self. This is what I want to become. I think that's really important. Another thing that you can do if you want to grow spiritually, take your Bible and put it by your nightstand so that you're reminded every night before you go to bed. Read for 10 or 15 minutes, and that will either trigger you to read your Bible, pray to the Lord, put on worship songs, whatever that is that you want to do to be able to grow spiritually. And then quarterly reviews after you have shared with your accountability partners. Review what your progress has been quarterly and reset and realign so that you've got the next quarter. There's a book that I like to recommend. It's called The 12-Week Year. So many people start working on trying to accomplish these resolutions, and a year seems daunting to them. If you break that year into quarters, you have a 12-week year. And so that's a good book that I would encourage you to invest in.
I love that. And that's like, you just laid it out and you can't beat it. And then I'm going to highly recommend people take time and do that. Oh, what's the right word for coming and spending
Life
2 days?
plan.
Life plan,
Yeah.
and see what are you good at, what are you not good at,
Yeah.
and find out what you were meant to be. Because I've always believed that